How about them Cowboys?
Angry Cowboys Fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys Fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and Angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, y'all, the Angry Cowboys Fan, giving y'all the reason I feel Dalvin Cook has not been activated to the 53-man roster. So let's go ahead, sit back, chillax, and get ready to unpack this Raw and Uncut. Get ready for the Angry Cowboys fans, Raw and Uncut.
Keeping it real, man. Keep it real. That's real.
All right. As you Cowboys fans are aware, the activated running backs consist of Ezekiel Elliott, Rico Dowdle, Deuce Vaughn, and Hunter Lipke, right? There's one running back who's a veteran on this team that may have more burst and speed left in his legs, but we somehow have not yet been able to see him take the field during the 2024 season. This leaves Cowboys Nation scratching their heads a little bit, wondering why this is the case. I have a few reasons why I feel this is going on. I got to give you that disclaimer, though. These are my thoughts. Isn't anything that I've heard from the Star or coming out of the 3 and 4 letter networks. This is me. This is only my observation of the situation from an outsider perspective. Reason why we have not seen Dalvin Cook yet boils down to one word: loyalty. The Dallas Cowboys front office has a tendency in risking the success of the team by keeping individuals in the spot that they're either regressing in or not performing well in. Examples of that could be Jason Garrett. Some would say Jason Witten toward the end of his career. Some would argue Tony Romo as well. I know a couple that might say Dak Prescott. I said loyalty. Jerking a player around with his contract, that is not loyalty to me. But anyway, Dallas Cowboys are suffering from the exact same thing. There are a couple of players in the running back room that I can see a certain level of loyalty being given from the Cowboys organization. You guess who those players are? This organization has a blind loyalty to Ezekiel Elliott and the second-year running back Deuce Vaughn. A blind loyalty? That's up for us to debate, huh, Cowboys Nation? Ever since Ezekiel Elliott was drafted, he's been a part of the cool kids when it comes to currying favor with Jerry Jones. Yes, he held out during his contract year, and he got that contract extension, that crazy contract extension, but everyone knows Zeke was going to get paid. Just like everybody knew Emmitt Smith was going to get paid or CeeDee Lamb was going to get paid. At a point in time, you would see Zeke Elliott's face more than you would see the franchise quarterback's face. But the thing is, when the screams to get rid of Zeke Elliott became so deafening, Jerry Jones had no choice but to allow him to walk away from the team. For 1 year, though. We're just going to let him go for 1 year. For the 2023 season, he played for the New England Patriots. But during that time, the Dallas Cowboys pulled a LeBron James and drafted Chris Vaughn's son, Deuce Vaughn, with their 212th pick of the 2023 NFL Draft. Everybody remembers that touching moment when Chris called Deuce and he asked his son if he wanted to come to work with him the next day. It made everybody in Cowboys Nation's heart melt. Nah, don't try to lie. Don't try to lie. I know you was over there crying during that whole moment. I almost cried myself. But even though Deuce Vaughn is a speedy back out of Kansas State, his size, well, that's his Achilles heel, Cowboys Nation. It's not saying that he wouldn't make a great running back, but I don't know if he can flourish under the Mike McCarthy-led team, continuously running an inside zone scheme. Bars. That doesn't stop the Dallas Cowboys from holding on to both aforementioned running backs. The front office wants to so desperately be right that they'll hold on to those players before giving an unknown a chance, Cowboys Nation. Dalvin Cook may be known to the NFL landscape, but he has not been a Dallas Cowboy, and he is a foreigner to the team and the organization. Loyalty has not been, and probably won't be, established. As a lot of Cowboys Nation raises their voice to convince Jerry and Stephen Jones to activate Dalvin Cook, one of the running backs will have to fall on the sword, won't they, Cowboys Nation? Can't be Rico Dowdle because Like it or not, he's the most productive back out of the four. Hunter Lipke, he's starting to gain some trust with Dak Prescott. That just leaves the running back Ezekiel Elliott, who is safe because he's considered the glue of the team, the mascot, if you will. And Deuce Vaughn has security due to his father being a scout for the Dallas Cowboys. Nepotism at its finest, something that this organization is built off of. So how do we get Dalvin Cook on the 53-man roster, you ask? Well, with the current philosophy of this front office, you may see another team acquire Dalvin Cook services before we even get a chance to see him play as a Dallas Cowboy. The two ways I see him making the field is one, the event of an injury due to one of our running backs, or two, if the Cowboys sacrifice a tight end spot, place Hunter Lipke in said spot, and place Dalvin Cook in Hunter Lipke's roster spot in the running back room. Feel what I'm saying, Cowboys Nation? Whatever they do, they need to do it without involving loyalty. As much as I love and adore Ezekiel Elliott and Deuce Vaughn, and I'm a fond believer in Deuce Vaughn, I feel this way of thinking will continue to be the barricade that barricades the Dallas Cowboys from success. This has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. What did y'all think about my assessment of the running back situation in Dalvin Cook? Do you agree or do you disagree with what I had to say? Let's have an adult conversation in the comment section. If you're digging the content and want to help get it out to even more Dallas Cowboys fans, drop a like on the video and share it with your family or friends who are Cowboys fans. If you are DC for life and wish that they would just give Dalvin Cook a chance, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I go live, release a video, podcast episode, or Madden 25 and College Football 25 gameplay. Also, remember to get subbed up to check out the Facts Over Feelings podcast with myself and Sports Junkie. It's going to be one hell of a ride and going to be one hell of a podcast. But loyalty is a wonderful thing when it's used properly. When it's not, it can be the thing that holds you and your team back. Certain victory. This has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan, and I'm out. Dang, Angry Cowboys Fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys Fan podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.